On March 3rd, 2007, I just turned 19. It was a tragic situation. It's something that I wouldn't wish for anybody. I've damaged level T7 to my spine, so that is why I'm a paraplegic. I use a wheelchair.
Today, we're traveling to the mining town of Linden to explore the remarkable story of Setra O'Selmo, a trailblazer in the beauty industry who survived a life-altering accident and became a beacon of hope and inspiration. 12 years ago, on March 3rd, 2007, Setra's life took an unexpected turn when an accident left her paralyzed from the waist down. Initially devastated and on the brink of losing hope, Setra found solace and purpose in the beauty industry, sparking a transformative journey that reshaped her life.
My name is Setra. I prefer to be called that. I am a sister, an aunt, a cousin, a niece. I have or had 11 siblings, currently 8 now. I lost 2 of my siblings. I grew up in a place called Upper West Watuka, more in a secluded area, I would say, or people would usually call you bush girl. So yes, I grew up in the interior a little bit, so I know a little bit about the wildlife. I came from a farming background. Yes, my family farms, so I know a lot about organic things. I am a vegan, not by choice, but that's how I grew up, and I prefer to keep it that way. My whole family is. As you can see, I am Rastafarian. That is my culture that I grow into. Let's just say that I had a full school, a full teenage life. I've indulged in everything that I could fit myself in, even if I'm not that good. I wasn't good at singing, but I still put myself into that. I was a cyclist, a dancer, a bodybuilder, a model, swimmer, yeah, all of it. And I did quite well at those sports. I was champion girl for a few years. Well, the swimming was here and there. I was pretty good with it, but not like the national scale. The bodybuilding, yeah, that was cool too. Unfortunately, you know, the accident happened before I did my last competition, but you know, I enjoy pretty much of everything. On March 3rd, 2007, I just turned 19. It was a tragic situation. It's something that I wouldn't wish for anybody. I've damaged level T7 to my spine, so that is why I'm a paraplegic. I use a wheelchair, but that didn't stop any of my progress. But it was like an opportunity to learn about myself all over again from scratch. You know, like they say, you know, with babies, you usually crawl and then you stand and then you walk. Well, it was like that again. You had to learn to feed yourself. So yeah, it was the whole 9 yards, but something worth taking. Well, of course, the change was grand. No doubt about that. I have never seen or I've never foreseen that happening. I never thought that it would have been that hard to start over. But over time, I learned that it was something worth happening because I realized that I have a deep strength that I didn't know that I had. If you were to ask me, I would say life itself has a lot of self-doubt. And who says they don't have it? Trust me, they're lying. But it became a little bit more prominent after the accident because I doubt myself with everything. I still have doubts, But I learned to use all of these as like a stepping stool to do great things. Like, for instance, my biggest doubt that I had was living on my own. I didn't thought that I could have done it. I thought that I always have to have person around me to assist me with everything. But knowing who I am, I always like to defy those odds. I never like being dependent. That was never a part of me. You can ask anybody, my parents or my siblings. I was never that dependent person. So moving on my own was a challenge, but it's been 12 years. And I am totally proud of myself because I manage my own myself. I cook, I clean. I don't have to have a maid. So yes, it was quite the journey. Okay, so like everybody that go through a dark moment, there's always something that captivates you. And I can remember vividly, there was one day, I was so depressed and I happened to look at myself in the mirror and I'm like, I don't like this person that I'm seeing. This person is so sad. This person just threw themselves away. So growing up in a Rastafarian faith, you were always thought to be natural. And I always like going behind my dad back and, buy little goodies to nice up myself. And so, but I had to keep them hidden. But that one day I took it out. And, I still have the picture of it, and I look at it and I laugh. I put on my little lipstick and, a little powder. And I look at myself and I'm like, this is it. Because I feel so good afterwards. It's like a feeling that all women have. You can ask, all women have when they do their hair or their nails or their face or just a lipstick. It does something to you. It makes you feel untouchable. And that was the feeling that I had that day. And at that sad moment, I heard on the advertisement on the television about the cosmetology course. And I'm like, this is it. So that is how I get into the beauty industry. I reached out to the teacher. I said, I want to have a meet with you. And, I met with her. I explained to her my situation, the stuff that I go through, and, my passion for doing this. And she gave me that opportunity to get that done. And yeah, that was the birth of me. Okay, so the name is kind of personal. So it's like a sister, which is me, reaching out to other sisters to give other sisters that feeling that I had when I first found myself into this sphere and changing those lives, like adding something extra special to them. That's how the name Sisters to Sisters Beauty came around. I started it in 2013, like immediately after my cosmetology course. After 2010, I keep studies for like 3 years. I'm a general cosmetologist, I should say, but I specialize myself in the arts of locks. I've been doing it for 25 years. Persons may ask how old she be. Don't worry, I've started quite young. Besides from locks, I do makeup. That's the next big thing that everybody knows me for, because they used to say, oh, she's the Barbie in the wheelchair. Yeah, I hope I still hold that title. Besides from the makeup, I do eyelashes extensions, I do microblading, I do lip blushing. So everything that you find that, would enhance persons and make their lives much easier, that is where I find myself. So there's a lot of lessons, but I can think of two that literally would cover life in general. And one of it is never let anybody speak their version of your reality into your life. So me saying this means, and it could mean something else to somebody, but personally for me, it means that everybody would have a vision for you, what they want you to be. Most parents would have their vision of what they want to see you do. Like for instance, cosmetology wasn't a thing for my father. He didn't want me in that field. But an opportunity presented itself in the strangest way, not that everybody likes it, but it pushed me into that field once again, and he's okay with it because he wants to see me free. That's one. Two, everybody says that the sky is the limit. I say beyond the sky, you are limitless. I say this to say that you can be more, so much more than you tell yourself, but you have to be the one that's willing to push yourself beyond, go beyond that mark, beyond that boundary, beyond that limit that you set for yourself. I have quite a support system. No doubt about that. They support me in everything I do. You find that everywhere I go, you see one Rasta boy, two Rasta boy, couple sisters. They're always around me, and that is how we are as a family. We grew like that, supporting each other in whatever endeavors we have. So yeah, I have a quite strong support system. Yes, I've done a lot of those over the years. Um, Not as much right now because my schedule is quite busy, and also I think I choose what resonates with me a little bit more. But yeah, I did a lot of speech. I've inspired a lot of people. I think I use more of my social media platform to get that done, and I feel like if I impact one life, that means a lot to me because, sometimes persons wouldn't understand what you're going through unless you're in that position. Or if some family member, some friend is going through the same situation, you might feel that a little bit more. But I literally want to reach those persons who need that, nice empowerment. She sees herself basically doing more of what she does because I'm already doing the job. No doubt, I'm already doing the job. I'm impacting so many lives that I can count, that I can remember. But I see myself doing more of what I'm doing right now. I also see myself creating opportunities and also helping persons like myself, develop themselves a lot more faster because I feel like they don't have to take all the time that I took to recover, all the time that I took to get things done, all the weird self-doubts that I had, that make you literally procrastinate doing things because we're all procrastinator. But again, I learned that certain words that we see as negative, that I saw as negative before, I just use them as an empowerment, to help me better myself and take myself to the highest level that I could. But what you see on the window, that is me. I started that 3 years ago. Just out of a love for locks and out of a love for forming a community of persons with locks, because as we all know, there's not an holiday that celebrates Rastafarian or persons with locks, not an occasion that we can go to that you have an environment of persons with locks. So I'm like, you know what? This is what I want to do, because there's not so much stigma with locks anymore as it was before. I grew up in that era where there was a lot of stigma in school, and you had to be that strong person because of names and the things that they would say. It wasn't kind. But I am happy that I lived to see a time where everybody wants locks. So I'm like, this is the time to create that community. Within that, we advocate for vegan foods, a healthy way of living, because you find that a lot of persons are developing some weird diseases because of unhealthy eating. It's a platform where if you have a small business, you can come out and show what you're good at or what you do. So it's basically helping with networking, helping with education. It's a family-oriented event because there's not so much more, a lot of family events going on right now. So I want to create that atmosphere for family, for mature folks, because of course mature folks will want to go to party with the young people. So I want to create that really cool atmosphere that everybody can come enjoy, watch modeling, look at persons, their talent, their painting skills, anything in the arts. So basically that's what Locks Fest is about. It's our third year this year. It's going to be on June 29th, 2025. I chose the month because a lot of persons don't know that on the 23rd of June every year, it's International Locks Day. So I utilize the opportunity to do it every last Sunday in June.
The embodiment of beating the odds, Setra's story is a powerful testament to the human spirit's ability to overcome adversity and achieve greatness.